Hi, it's Dan Beck again with study on the wisdom of Jesus. I'm here with my wife, Mary. Say hi, Mary.
Hi.
And Mary and I celebrating close to a little over 50 years of knowing each other, 49 years of marriage. And, uh, and love has kept us together this far. The reading that I wanted to talk about is getting to the heart of the matter. Everything hangs on love, thus saith the Lord. If there is any commandment, it's for love's sake, for my own good or the good of others. If there's a mystery, it's for love's sake. If there's a parable or a riddle, it is to help you love correctly. Every teaching Jesus taught is a lesson that allows mankind to love more completely and or to overcome the barriers to love. When a person reads the Bible, they should, if they find something that is hard for them to understand, they should ask themselves, how does what I'm reading relate to love? Is this God's way of showing his love for me or for mankind? Is this something I need to know so my life will be fulfilled because of this love? Is this something that will help me in my relationships? What does Paul write about love? In particular, I'm thinking about Corinthians, 1 Corinthians chapter 13. He describes all the different attributes of love or charity, and what he's really describing is the very personality of our God the Father, who is, John says uh, in his writings, that God is love. We find out what kind of love and what description of love by reading in 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Having said that, God, love God with all your heart, mind, and soul, and love your neighbor as yourself. Love God, learn about God's love, become better at loving. Express His love, His heart towards others. On these two hang all the laws and prophecies. It just means that's the meaning for everything that's written in the Bible, in God's message. What does Jesus say we need to learn about him? He says, take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly of heart. He wants us to learn about his heart. What Jesus teaches us also in the Sermon on the Mount, it is also who he is. He's not making one set of, of rules for us and he lives by another. He is what he wants us to be like. And he is, he says, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. So he is the very personality also of the Father. And this, all of this should help us to love him and love our neighbor as ourselves. That's the reason for it all. Don't forget it. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Don't let anybody deceive you. Love is the reason, and being able to love and forgive and make amends and return back to love is really what the whole Christian message is about. If God is himself is love, Jesus is forgiveness. And forgiveness is the way back to love all the time. Jesus is forgiveness and love in the flesh. Nobody else can claim that they are forgiveness and mercy, as Jesus was merciful and forgiving. And that's the reason why he says, no man comes to the Father but by me. Because men make mistakes, they need forgiveness. Jesus was forgiveness in the flesh. The whole point of the cross and everything is that he forgave so that love can continue and we can share in his forgiveness when we forgive others. That's taking up your cross and following him. So, we were talking about celebrating our anniversary. and just reflecting that nowadays few people celebrate much of anything. They're afraid of upsetting other people and making people feel sad. And I was thinking that the devil kind of takes away celebration. It's the very first thing that we lose. We don't want to celebrate anything because we don't want other people to feel left out or feel sad. But really, uh, that shouldn't even play into the whole point of celebrating whatsoever. We're not celebrating anything but our love, and we've been together for a little known each other for a little over 50 years, and so we want to celebrate that. And love and forgiveness has been the key to our staying together. Have a nice evening. Thanks for your time.